Welcome to the Geek Easy, fellow geeks. Let's open a beverage of your choice. Because today we are doing another episode of Frightful Fridays, in which I will be talking about the Jester, which is on AMC Plus, which I get through Prime. Okay, so this movie, it sort of presents itself as a kind of a slasher movie. The premise is it's a small town is being harassed by this Jester type of character on Halloween. Okay? You can see what the guy looks like on the thumbnail. But when you watch it, it sort of seems to me that it's more like a family drama under the guise of a horror movie. Okay, so let me give you the kind of a rundown of the movie without any real spoilers. So it starts out with a guy. It's nighttime. He's visibly upset. He's crying. He's on the phone and he's talking to somebody. It's a woman. At that point, you find out it's his daughter, and he's estranged from her, and he's trying to get together with her to, I guess, to apologize or to get back together, give his side of the story as to what happened, and she's not having it. She's like, yeah, no, just, not gonna happen. No, she's just shutting him down on every thing he comes up with. And you see this guy, the Jester, sometimes he's behind the guy, sometimes he's around him, sometimes he's not. And you don't know if the guy knows he's there or not. And so he walks out onto this bridge, and she hangs up, and he turns around to the Jester and says, I tried, and then a noose appears on dude's neck, and Jester kind of starts playing with his tie, does this, and the noose goes up, and he winds up hanging the dude and kills him. So the Jester has, as you see through the movie, has some sort of, supernatural, magical type of power to control things and make things disappear. But this is the beginning, and then it cuts to a funeral with, you have another woman, early 20s woman, at the funeral, and there's another woman standing off to the side, who obviously is like one of the people who are hiding. You find out that these two women are this man's daughters, step siblings. The one who's at the funeral right there, she was the one that he kind of raised, and the one he was on the phone with, the estranged one, is there for whatever reason. And the Jester, he keeps appearing around and just kind of screwing with the girls, and never really tries to harm them. He goes after some other people and kills them in kind of weird fashion. But it seems like, from what I can understand, he's trying to get the two to get together, because the daughter, the one that was in good graces with him, tries to connect with the estranged one, but she's being a total, bitch, and doesn't want to have anything to do with her. So I really don't see why she's staying in town. And but you see the girl trying, the non-estranged daughter trying to deal with it and having this like visions of her father, and the other girl just getting drunk and being unpleasant to people. And the Jester kind of goes back and forth between them and starts screwing with her and messing with people around the girls, but not them. All the while they're each are working through their issues, and so that's what kind of got me. There's not very much, horror in the sense of anything. It's just some kind of supernatural type of dude dressed in a clown suit outfit that doesn't talk, who acts weird and does some magical stuff and kills a couple of people in order to try and get the girls together. I think I don't know. By the time I got done watching the movie, I'm like, what was it supposed to be? Was this supposed to be this kind of family melodrama first with a little bit of horror, attempted horror thrown in? Or just a badly done horror thing with super elements of, kind of melodrama family stuff? I don't know. I mean, it was just, I couldn't tell you. The good daughter, though, she seemed to be, more developed as a character than the estranged one. But I guess they needed to keep her, kind of unpleasant to give her the arc in there. But the whole Jester and horror thing seemed a little extraneous, because they weren't. That was, I don't know. I want to say it was more of an afterthought. But if it's listed as a horror suspense, and there wasn't much of either in there. I think that whoever wrote this was obviously trying to work through something, I guess, but I still don't understand why they put it in a horror setting, because there wasn't much of it involved, and it didn't seem to have a whole hell of a lot to do with the development of the characters until the very end, and it was kind of confusing at the end. So I'm going to give this a 2 out of 5. The acting in there was good. Yeah, 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 probably a little bit better than some horror movies that I've seen. So it had some halfway decent acting. There wasn't a whole lot of effects in there. There was one scene where there was a lot of blood and it looked kind of amateurish. Uh, so I don't know. I mean, just like overall, it's a 2.0, and kind of disappointed. Had to watch it in segments. Watched some of it last night, and then watched some this afternoon after getting back from that one big movie that came out this weekend. I forget what it's called. Um, yeah, but yeah, I really can't recommend it all that well. So let me know if you watch it, what you thought of it. Like, subscribe, most of all, try and enjoy your horror.